veterans, students, family members, and staff, good morning. My name is Chesney Gaines, and as the Student Council President here at SV, I'd like to welcome you to Smithson Valley's 2023 Veterans Day ceremony. Today, on this special Veterans Day, we come together to pay tribute to the remarkable dedication and sacrifices of our veterans, whose unwavering commitment to defending our freedoms and preserving peace has shaped the very fabric of our society. Despite the changing weather and the shift in our usual location from the field to the auditorium for this year's Veterans Day, our commitment to honoring the valor and sacrifice of our veterans remains steadfast and resolute. Though the skies may be overcast and the winds may whisper of change, the significance of this day for those who have served knows no bounds. As we gather in this new setting, let us remember that the very essence of our commemoration transcends any physical limitations, symbolizing our enduring gratitude and respect for the selfless dedication of our servicemen and women. I'd like for you to consider this ceremony to be a demonstration of our gratitude, because a small thank you will never suffice for all the struggles you went through on the battlefield. Because in reality, we aren't just thankful for you today. We weren't just thankful for you yesterday, and we won't be just thankful for you tomorrow. And although you deserve more, all I can offer you right now is a thank you for your service with a smile on my face. Your generosity, your diligence, your dedication has shaped the very foundation of our community, and it is our duty to honor your service with deeds that reflect the depth of our appreciation and respect. As a veteran, you've done everything in silence without expecting anything in return for your contributions. We owe you everything, and you owe us nothing. SV is a school that sees you and recognizes you. The path which we follow to success is a well-traveled one. And under our many footprints lies your honorable sacrifice, your selfless determination. To our veterans, we offer our profound gratitude and deepest respect. Your bravery and dedication inspire us to be better citizens and to work tirelessly toward a world where freedom and justice prevail. Veterans, the impact you have had on our lives is immeasurable, and so is our gratitude. You serve as our heroes. You bring us together, and you make us proud to be Americans. Thank you for your service. And now, please enjoy this lyrical dance, A Soldier's Memoir, brought to you by the Smithson Valley Silver Spurs dance team.
Been home about 6 months now, and I still have my doubts. Well, I'm not sure how I got here, or how I'm gonna get out. Well, my mama says I look the same as I did before I left. But if she could see inside of me, it would scare her to death. Well, I can still taste the powder from the barrel of my gun, and I can hear my sergeant screaming, "Run, soldier, run!" And I can feel the backpack on my shoulders, God, it weighed a ton.
Thank you, Silver Stars, for that incredible patriotic performance. It was beautiful. My name is Abby Smith, and I am the National Pride Chair for Student Council here at Smithson Valley. As we continue to honor our veterans, I would like to share a poem by Cheryl Dyson with you today. On Veterans Day, we honor all who answered to a service call. Soldiers young and soldiers old fought for freedom, brave and bold. Some have lived while others died, and all of them deserve our pride. We are proud of all the soldiers who keep thinking of the red, white, and blue. They fought for us in all our rights. They fought through many days and many nights. And although we may not know each name, we thank all veterans just the same. And now, I am pleased to introduce our SVHS NJ ROTC drill team, who have prepared a presentation in your honor.
Let's give another round of applause for our drill team. That was a pretty good performance. We thank all of our veterans and guests coming out today. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce a special group with us. Some of our Ranger teachers and staff currently are and or served in the armed forces, and we would like to take that time to recognize them. I will now do a roll call for these special veterans and ask that you stand if you are in the audience. Captain Patrick Wright, Army Military Intelligence Corps. Specialist Jennifer Carrillo, Army. Senior Airman Lauren Boswell, Air Force. Lieutenant Colonial Ralph Westmoreland, Air Force. Staff Sergeant Nicholas Vargas, Marines. Staff Sergeant John Bell, Air Force. Specialist Nathan Bostic, Army. Specialist Robert Orlowski, Army. Major Bethany Bradbury, Army. Commander Scott Outlaw, Navy. Chief Petty Officer Daniel Hanson, Navy.
At this time, we have the great honor of doing the roll call for veterans from our community that have joined us today. When your name is called, please rise so that we can give you the recognition you deserve.
Chief Warrant Officer Benjamin Talbert, Army, retired. Chief Warrant Officer Ursilia Talbert, Army, retired. Thomas Engrav, Senior Chief, Navy, retired. Captain Renee Garner, Army. Chief Warrant Officer 3, Alexander Sullivan, Army, retired. Staff Sergeant Melissa Hitchcock, Air Force. Lieutenant Colonel Dell Douglas, Army, retired. Sergeant Eric Rent, U.S. Air Force. Lieutenant Megan O'Leary, Army. Staff Sergeant Thomas Smith, Army. Master Sergeant James Barnes, Jr., U.S. Air Force, retired.
Chief Warrant Officer 3, Alexander Sullivan, Army. Staff Sergeant Melissa Hitchcock, Air Force. Master Sergeant James L. Barnes, Jr., U.S. Air Force, retired. Sergeant E4 Eric Rent, U.S. Air Force. Lieutenant Colonel Kyle Kuhn, Air Force. Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Healy, Air Force. See if I get this one right. Staff Sergeant John Beach, Army and Captain in the Air Force. Specialist E4 Liliana Padre, I believe, Army. Master Sergeant Thomas Owen, Air Force, retired. CW4 Benjamin Talbert, U.S. Army, retired. Gunny Guillermo Tejada, Marines, retired.
Petty Officer First Class Jeff Steele, Navy. Captain Mike Craig, Navy. Petty Officer Second Class Charles Mann, Navy. Machinery Technician John Hordestay, U.S. Coast Guard. Petty Officer Second Class Kristen Wheeler, Navy. Petty Officer First Class Ben Wheeler, Navy. Colonel David Meyer, Navy. Gunnery Sergeant Lewis Technical Sergeant Humberto Rodriguez, Air Force.
If you are in attendance today and we have failed to mention your name, please know that we do apologize and honor your service just as much as all of the others. When one serves in the armed forces, it is not just the individual who is affected by that service. Family members often have to move around, worry about them when they are on duty, and miss them when they are sent off to foreign lands. At this time, we will honor all of our military families. If a member of your family has served or is currently serving in the U.S. Armed Forces, please rise at this time so that we can recognize you. Thank you. At this time, the band will be performing the Armed Forces Salute. Kendall Young, the Student Council Secretary, will be narrating during the performance.
Count off the cadence, loud and strong, for wherever we go, you will always know that the Army goes rolling along. And to keep our honor clean, we are proud to claim the title of United States Marine. Navy's stern call. Faith, courage, service true, with honor over honor after all. Gave us wings, ever to soar. With scouts before and bombers galore, nothing will stop the U.S. Air Force. To Paraguay, Great Lakes, or ocean's wave. The Coast Guard fought through storms and winds to punish or to save. please help me as we welcome the introducer of our guest speaker.
Hi everyone, my name is Isabel Nolan and I'm the treasurer of our student council. Before welcoming our speaker, I would like to tell you all a little bit about her. Lieutenant O'Leary is a UH-60M Black Hawk pilot out of the Austin airport. She's been serving the Texas Guard for 5 years and just completed her first combat tour in Iraq and Kuwait only 5 years ago. Prior to her military career, which she began later in life at 28 years old, she owned a design-build firm specializing in kitchen and bathroom remodels in Chicago. When not flying, she's a figure skating instructor and competitive Olympic weightlifter. Please help me welcome our guest speaker, Lieutenant Megan O'Leary.
Hello and good afternoon. My name is Lieutenant O'Leary. I'm a daughter, a friend, a retired figure skater, a self-proclaimed amateur chef, a competitive Olympic weightlifter, a UH-60 Mike Black Hawk pilot, and I'm a veteran. A veteran, simply put, is a person who's served in the armed forces. But to me, it's more than that. Being a veteran is not something that you are because of a commitment that you made. Being a veteran is what you transformed into. It's who you became in the process of serving. Now, I wasn't always on the path to serve. In fact, it wasn't even a twinkle in my mind. I always loved and respected the military and the armed forces, but my life path took me in a different direction earlier in life. I grew up in Chicago and I was a competitive figure skater for my entire life. My life's focus was to be the very best athlete that I could be. Later, I went on to get a degree in interior architecture and I started a design build firm doing kitchen and bathroom remodels. Let me tell you, no amount of success or money or fame will make you happy if you don't have a deeper sense of purpose. And that's where I changed my life. As she said when she introduced me, at 28 years old, I found myself unfulfilled, no matter the amount of success I amassed. And I felt this unwavering, earth-shattering pull to service. What was I going to do? I wanted to do something awesome, to be honest with you. I wanted to do something that would light my heart on fire. Helicopter pilot. I decided to join the National Guard. I chose Texas as my state to serve after visiting because after meeting y'all, I felt a sense of family and community. I was like, these are my people. Then started the 5-year journey to get where I am today. And along that journey, I slowly started to become a veteran. At basic training, we were doing a ruck march, and a soldier next to me fell down, and it was a graduation requirement, right? Some of you all know. I picked up the ruck, and I put it on my front. I said, we're gonna finish together. We finished together as a team, as a family, and as an army. Later at Officer Candidate School, our commander talked to us after a month-long field event where you basically sleep on the ground for a month doing different rifle tactics. And he said, all of you guys are about to be new officers, new leaders in the military. I don't want you to focus on the mission. I want you to care about your men. I want you to care about the human element because you can't make mission without people. And that really hit me. Servitude, people. And that's what I realized, that's what becoming a veteran was was caring about your fellow man next to you. There's this quote I like a lot. I'm a Stoic, and I really like Marcus Aurelius. The quote says, "We're all like soldiers storming a wall. So you have to ask a comrade to pull you up. So what? Because you care about the guy next to you." And that's what it means to be a veteran. Then came nearly 2 years at Army Flight School. It was a dream. I had never been so fortunate to have the privilege to work so hard and have the incredible opportunity to fly a combat-ready aircraft. The perks of becoming a veteran. Finally, just over a year ago, I was called to deploy a combat tour in Iraq and Kuwait. Here I would learn and earn what it means to be a veteran. While over there, we had one really hard day. Some Americans didn't come home. Some came home injured. But together as a family, as an army, and a group of veterans, we did our job. We did our calling to serve and to fight, to protect our country. People first. So it's now that I have the pleasure of being a platoon leader at the Air Assault Unit in Austin, Texas, and the honor, deep honor of speaking to you today. Whether or not you become a veteran one day, I hope you lead a life of love, purpose, and fulfillment. I hope you put people first. And I hope you go forth and act like a veteran. Thank you for your time. The veterans in the audience, thank you for paving the way and leading the way for myself, for your fellow soldiers, and for our future soldiers. Thank you guys so much. Happy Veterans Day. And it's my honor to be here with you and my honor to serve. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lieutenant O'Leary, for that inspiring message. Please join me in giving Lieutenant O'Leary one more round of applause. At this time, we would like everyone to join us in a moment of silence that we will be followed by our POW MIA ceremony, conducted by Cadet Lieutenant Commander Nia Hofstadter. This will be followed by taps played by Tegan Allen. We ask you, please remain silent and respectful throughout this special ceremony. Let us now show our respect with a moment of silence.
Thank you. I'm Cadet Lieutenant Commander Nia Hofstadter of the Smithson Valley NJROTC Company, and today I would like to read you the POW and MIA speech. Those who have served and those currently serving the United States are ever mindful that the sweetness of enduring peace has always been tainted by the bitterness of personal sacrifice. We will pause to recognize our POWs and MIAs. We call your attention to this small table, symbolizing the fact that members of our armed forces are missing from our ranks. They are referred to as POWs and MIAs. We call them comrades. They are unable to be with their loved ones and families today, so we join together to pay our humble tribute to them and bear witness to their continued absence. This table, set for one, is small, symbolizing the frailty of one prisoner alone against their captors. The tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity of their intentions to respond to their country's call. The single red rose signifies the blood that many have shed in sacrifice to ensure the freedom of our beloved United States of America. A slice of lemon on the plate reminds us of their bitter fate. The salt sprinkled on the plate reminds us of the countless fallen tears of families as they wait. The glass is inverted. They cannot toast with us today. The chair is empty. They are not here. The candle represents the light of hope which lives in our hearts to illuminate their way home. Let us pray to the Supreme Commander that all of our comrades will soon be back within our ranks. Let us remember and never forget their sacrifices. May God forever watch over them and protect them and their families. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Carissa Colazzo, and I am a member of the Student Council. At this time, I would like to share a poem with you to honor your hard work and sacrifices. The Best on Earth, a Veterans Day tribute. If someone has done military service, they earn the title veteran and more. They earn our deepest respect and admiration. That they are special, no one can ignore. They sacrificed the comforts we enjoy. The list is long of all the things they gave. Our veterans are extraordinary people. They're loyal, dedicated, and true and brave. When terror and invasion were real threats, they showed us that they could handle any storm. We owe our freedoms and our very lives to our veterans who served in uniform. Our veterans should be celebrities. They're exceptional. No other group compares. We're grateful for the many things they've done. They're always in our hearts and in our prayers. We owe our veterans support and friendship. Let no one ever question what they're worth. These men and women who served our country, our veterans, the very best on earth. By Joanna Foch. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, students, and esteemed veterans, I am Lily Hyder, your Student Council Vice President. As we draw this Veterans Day ceremony to a close, we are filled with the deep gratitude and a profound sense of honor. Today we stand united in our appreciation for the sacrifices made by the brave men and women who have served our nation. Your presence here has added immeasurable meaning to this gathering, reminding us of the courage and selflessness that defines the spirit of our armed forces. We extend our heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you who took the time to join us today, especially our honored veterans. Your presence has not only illuminated this auditorium, but has also illuminated our hearts, serving as a beacon of inspiration for the entire Smithson Valley High School community. Let us carry the spirit of this day forward, remembering the lessons of bravery, resilience, and unity that our veterans have taught us. Together, let us continue to honor their legacy by fostering a community of respect, gratitude, and support. Thank you, veterans, for your service, and thank you all for being a part of this meaningful occasion. May the spirit of today's ceremony guide us in our actions and remind us to always stand together in appreciation of those who have defended our freedom. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America.
That concludes today's ceremony. Thank you for coming, everyone.